thanks for joining us on the midweek catch-up. Let's look back at Saturday's game first against Queen of the South. In the end, did you feel it was a hard-earned point, or do you feel that we'd done enough to win the game in the end?
I think the way the game panned out, probably a draw, maybe a fair result. The big disappointment on Saturday is scoring 3 goals at home and not winning the game, so something we need to look at. Conceding 3 goals, especially at home, is not good enough.
Over the last few games we've looked reasonably solid defensively, despite maybe not picking up the results we would have liked. What do you think was the difference on Saturday that we maybe didn't look as solid defensively?
I think maybe trying to play that aggressive sort of offensive play and trying to score goals maybe just left us a wee bit vulnerable at the back. With the manager, he wants sort of me and Josh to be higher up the park and trying to create and contribute more into the game, so I think that's just sort of left us a little bit more exposed.
The manager spoke to us after the game on Saturday and explained near the end of the game it was quite a lopsided formation and you had a lot of running to do up and down that right wing, but something that you were more than happy to do.
Yeah, I'm always happy to run for the boys. It's something new to me. I've never played in a team that wants to dominate the ball as much. I've always sort of played in a counter-attacking team, and sort of defensive has been my priority, and playing here the manager wants me to do more, and I need to try and get better and try and do more for the team.
This is the first time I've spoken to you since John Hughes came in as manager, so how are you finding it under him? Are you enjoying what he's trying to do to the side and how he's trying to improve you as a player?
Yeah, of course. I've loved it. Sort of training's been good, and I think there's a clear picture of how he wants us to play, and it's just down to us to try and implement that and become better as individuals. So yeah, I've enjoyed that.
Saturday against Comrie, probably the last time we played them, a very similar game to the Queen of the South one there at the weekend, in terms of we went behind and we came back a couple of times, got a late equaliser. Of course it was yourself that had got that late goal. Do you feel that we could take a lot of confidence from that game, that despite them being the pre-season bookies' favourites to win the league, that we battled hard at that stage, and we're in a better position now to hopefully go to Kilmarnock and kind of implement our own style onto them this time?
It's going to be a tough game. I know they've got beat the last couple of games, but it's a tough place to go, Rugby Park. I know sort of the 2-2 game here at East End, it was probably one of our better performances of the season, so it is something to look at, and we can go and do well against them. So yeah. And
despite Saturday's disappointment that we only got a point in the end, we did rise up the table 1 position to 8th. The minimum we kind of want to be at come the end of the season. There's only a couple of points away from Hamilton and 6th, and then if we can get back to there again, we could start looking to try and catch those 5 teams at the top half of the table above us. So we just have to keep looking forward, keep looking up, and keep trying to climb the table.
I think that's it. I think it's sort of small steps at a time. The manager's sort of said that it's not going to happen overnight, and I think the fans will be able to see what we're trying to do, and although it may not be working out quite as perfect as we'd want to now, I think it will take a bit of time. So I think we've got to be looking up the table and trying to get that run of games, and I think we've got 4 tough ones coming up, so it's going to take the full squad, and especially over sort of a busy Christmas time.
And it's the last game before Christmas, of course, so you'll be hoping to give the fans a victory as an early Christmas present.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. The boys will be going there to try and get a win, so it'd be sort of ideal Christmas present for everyone, I think.